If I could sum up the 2022 deer season in one sentence, it would be...
try and shoot a deer. Attempt to. Probably won't, but,
Yes, last year I was fortunate enough to tag a great Pennsylvania whitetail. But as for the rest of the crew...
Hey.
Getting after it, man. Looking out.
Did you see him?
we're wasting time right now.
We learned a lot last season, from chasing deer in old strip mines in western PA to tagging a nice buck in the fertile farmlands of southeastern Pennsylvania. With all that behind us, we now look forward to season 23. We can't promise you we will kill the biggest buck or even a buck, but we will promise you we're going to have a damn good time. Season 23, here we go. What's up, guys? Back at it again. It is mid-August already. I can't believe it. It's coming up so quick. Deer season is right around the corner. We have so many exciting things for you coming this year. We're going to try to get like a semi-live thing going. Videos hopefully every 10 days or so. I'm going to try it once deer season gets rolling and we have content. Some exciting stuff for us. We're going to be hunting Pennsylvania like always. We're going to dabble in Ohio a little bit. And possibly even Kentucky, and then there's a slight chance of Kentucky, but there's a good chance that we're going to go out to Nebraska in late season. So not all the kinks are figured out with that one yet, but we're hoping to get it done, and we're hoping to be able to go out there. But today, on today's episode, on the first episode, we're just going to try to scout out some public land here in PA, see if we can get any velvet bucks on video for you guys. Maybe hang a trail camera, not sure. It's been a grind. I've been doing some public land scouting here and there, here in PA, put some miles in, and we're just going to try to find some deer. We have some deer back home. We'll introduce those this episode. But everything changes once they go hardhorn. We know that. So deer season in Pennsylvania starts at where I hunt down at home. Starts September 16th. We're in not an urban zone, but in a high deer population zone. And then statewide season starts October 30th for us here up at school. I go to school in northwestern Pennsylvania. So 2 different start dates. I don't know when we're going to start, if we're going to get home for that opening day or not of archery season. And then Ohio starts September 30th, probably some public, maybe some private, working on some stuff. So we might do some scouting in Ohio here shortly because we got to get that done. But a lot of new exciting things coming this year. Like I said, we're going to try to get that semi-live hunt, and then maybe if we're lucky enough to get a deer or two, make those long, really cool videos that I want to produce. But for the fall, we're going to have these episodes. We're going to try to get them out every 10 days, like I said, once we get in September, once hunting season kicks off. But like I said, this isn't my full-time job, obviously. I'm just going to school, so we're going to try our best. But, hey, come along for the journey. Episode 1, deer season 23, whatever you want to call it, right around the corner. So excited. You can't believe it's already this time of season, but let's go. Well, we just got to spot 1, and the battery on the GoPro is dying quickly. But we just got to spot 1, and there's already a deer out where we wanted to film, so we're a little late. We're probably going to bump it on the way in, but we just got here. We're ready to go. And we're going to see if we can get any good footage for you guys tonight. So here we go. All right, guys, we're on some public land today out in western Pennsylvania. Real pretty, real pretty, real pretty, real pretty. We're gonna check some areas out. We're gonna do a little scouting, get some boots on the ground. I'm gonna hang a couple cameras. We're gonna talk about where I'm gonna hang these cameras, why I'm gonna do it. What I'm interested about in this area and this public land is there's a huge swamp back here to my right that I want to check out some points on there. A couple things driving in. It looks like there's some real big white oaks with a lot of acorns, and it looks like there are a ton of apples on the crabapple and apple trees in this area, which it looks like there's quite a bit of those. So we're gonna get going here. We're gonna get some scouting in, get all that good stuff going, and hopefully find some areas. We're going to hang some cameras, let them go for a week or two, week to 10 days, and come in and check and see if we have anything on camera. So it's end of August. We're really getting ramped up here. I'm a little bit behind, like always, with school and some other things, but we got to get these cameras out today, get some other chores done. But hunting season is going to be here like that. It's 3 weeks away, and I guess it'll be 2 weeks away from down home from the start for southern, southeastern, and southwestern Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. It'll be 2 weeks from Saturday. That's crazy. So if we have good weather down there, we're gonna hunt, but I won't hold you up. We got to get going here. So come along. Let's see what we find. Okay, this is how I run my pack when I'm scouting. I usually take one stick in because I can usually hang certain cameras. If I think they're back far enough, I won't, but certain cameras I will hang on a stick, and I'll be doing that probably today. And then my stuff's in my pack. I just use that like that. This doesn't hit me in the back all the time. And when I get somewhere, I take it apart, and if I need to use the stick, I use the stick. But very similar to how I run it during the hunting season. A lot of times in certain areas, I'll only take 2 sticks because with my long legs, I don't always need to get up 20 feet in the air. Sometimes I just want to be 6 foot, 8 off the ground, depending on the size of the tree. So 2 sticks can usually get me at least 12 foot off the ground. So, or at least 10, maybe not 12, but if I put them at the right depth, height. But yeah, so that's how I scout. First thing I'm noticing are these crabapple trees are full of fruit in here. So that's really going to be something. If we can find one of these secluded somewhere, that could be something huge. Because the second these things start dropping, which should be, I don't know, maybe a month, probably mid to end of September, they're going to be pounding these. So a lot of fruit, a lot of crop. So I just remembered that I forgot to record setting up the camera or anything back there. Basically, we went right into that back corner, went along the swamp, and found an area where some really big white oaks. And we hung a camera back there. And I forgot. So, forgot to record. I'm sorry. It was not one of those, oh, I don't want to blow my spot out. It was like, yeah, I mean, I got chewed up by mosquitoes. Probably can't see that. Sweating like crazy. I was like, just completely forgot I had a camera. That's on me. But we got one camera hung. I think it could be dynamite. Big, giant white oak or swamp oak. One of those two. It's in a swamp. It's giant old. Has gigantic acorns on it. So we're gonna see. But this everybody called it CRP, but this overgrown pasture goes down in the corner, which leads down to a swamp. And I think it might be a killer setup. So we'll see. On to the next spot. I'll record. At least try to record setting up the next camera for y'all. I got this one under the tree, looking at this trail. It doesn't look like they're eating the apples yet, but maybe they're bitter, the ones that are falling. So we're gonna walk around a little bit more, but yeah, we got on the apple tree. This is like our sacrificial one. I hope it doesn't get stolen, but it might. You never know. So hopefully that stealth cam works. There's apples all over this tree though. And I see the truck down there. A little 2-hour scouting mission. Got 2 cameras hung. Got about 500 mosquito bites. Full of dirt. But you gotta love it, man. Deer season's right around the corner. I'm way behind. Gotta get after it, man. Thanks for coming along, boys. It's gonna be a fun one. I hope it's gonna. It's gonna be a fun season. Whether we shoot or anything or not, it's a different story. But alrighty.